Hey everybody, we're going to start this episode off by the bond giveaway from the previous episode. This is another account I play, or used to play, Soda City. And the first winner was Pumpkin Milk, and the second winner is going to this fine gentleman, Mr. Higgs Penguin. And yeah, I had a third winner, but he never claimed it, so a guy named Chunker Bren got that one, but unfortunately I did not get it recorded. And I'm going to talk about the things I need to get done in this chunk. I don't think I went over it very well in the past video. So as you see my fletching levels in the background, I think we should go over the elephant in the room. So the first grind we're going to talk about is the 68 smithing, where I'll need a lot of runes. That many runes to be exact. And to get these runes, I'm going to have to kill hill giants. Hill giants drop nature runes 6 at a time, but the drop rate is 1 in 64. So that's honestly the biggest bottleneck. The fire runes, they drop them, it's not too bad. I think it's like 1 in 25, but I'll easily stack those while trying to get nature runes. And honestly, this is going to be the biggest bottleneck for this account right now, because it's all RNG based. I could get really dry for a nature rune drop. I've had days where I got 2 drops in the entire day, so it is a pretty big bottleneck. But as you're seeing on the screen right now, this was also one of my checkoffs, and it was to get 42 fletching, and that was just to make the willow shield. So as you're seeing it on the screen now, I got that task done relatively easy. It didn't take very long at all, and I just raked this patch in the background. As far as my farming grind goes, I'm just going to AFK rake in the background as I can, and however high level that gets me is how high of a level I'll have when I leave this chunk, since farming is going to be kind of a progressive requirement for my account. Speaking of which, there's level 2. The next grind we're going to talk about is my fishing grind. And first off, we got to get all the outfit pieces for fishing trawler. And I ended the last episode off with me getting the boots. So here's the angler hat, which came pretty easy, pretty quickly. And then I got the next piece, which was the top, which was like the next KC. And then after that, I got the pet. It was like 16 KC. I'll show it here in a second. I hadn't even gotten the first fishing level yet, and I've gotten the full angler's outfit as well as the pet. I think this may be a world record. I really think it is, because you can't start fishing trawler to 15, and I've done 15 fishing trawlers, and I got the full outfit and the pet, and I think that's pretty insane. I wasn't expecting this by no means. I didn't think I was going to get it at all. Even though I do have to go to 81 fishing and 91 cooking for the Arty Diary achievement. I figured I'd be here for a while, but I really wasn't expecting this type of RNG. Even though in the past I've had pretty decent RNG with pets, but this is the first time I've ever gotten a heron on old school, so that was pretty awesome. And yeah, I'm very excited. But on the topic of fishing, to get the level I need, I'm gonna need about 2,000 fishing trawlers, or kill tons of zombies for fishing bait to catch pike next to this gnome maze. So this grind's long, but nowhere near as long as the nature runes is going to take me. On the subject of pike, this is exactly where I fished the pike from. It's right under where you do the fruit tree patches. And yeah, I just kill zombies for fishing bait and come here. It's more AFK, but the XP I believe is going to be faster at fishing trawler, so I'll probably do more of that. So to go back to the smithing grind, I want to talk a little bit more about it. I'm going to make knives all the way till 68. Other than the fact that I do got to make certain mithril items, I will of course make those and upgrades as I go. But the reason being is about the only way I can train range right now, since I can't get a bowstring to make a bow. It'll give me a little bit of a head start to any future grinds. And it's kind of dual purpose. I feel like I'm not wasting my bars this way. I could make arrowheads, but then there's no telling when I'm going to be able to get bowstring. So at least this way I can get a jump. But I am mining copper and tin right here next to where I am currently. There's the mine up here. This is my little mining outfit that I currently wear. It's lightweight and just some kind of aesthetics, you know, to differentiate me from people around me. But now that I have 15 smithing, I can now go and start the iron grind. And I got to get 90 mining to mine a T9 fallen star. The requirement is to mine a T9 star, but I can only mine it here or monastery. So I believe what I'm going to do is get 90, but I'm not going to make it a requirement to actually mine a T9 star, because I got people in the clan who just star jump looking for stars, and some of them's never seen the T9 in these chunks. And it probably wouldn't be a good idea to just world hop for months trying to find it. So in the name of progress, I'm just going to get 90 mining this bronze pickaxe and move on. And as per usual, after every video that I upload on this channel, I am going to give away some bonds. And in order to win a bond, just simply comment on this video and I'll do a comment picker through a random picker website, and you'll get a bond if you're chosen. You can join the Discord and I'll show you live when I pick if you're interested in that sort of thing. But you don't have to do it. It's just for people who maybe might be free to play or just might need some game time and be lacking some funds. But speaking of upgrades on my equipment, the other way I had to get upgrade weapon wise was the mystery box, trying to get the rune sim. But the other alternative way I was doing was the rusty swords from fishing trawler. You got a chance getting a rusty sword from fishing trawler and talking to the guy to the south, and he can give you up to a myth sword. So I grinded that for a while, and eventually I did get lucky enough to get it. It took me probably about 10 to 15, I can't remember exactly, I wasn't really keeping track of it, but it's huge because my DPS was taking so long to kill these guys, and this is going to up the amount of kills per hour by a fair amount, and every little bit helps, you know, especially when you get a grind of this caliber. I did want to toss this clip in. This is Perrin. He is the gentleman I paid on Fiverr to make the intro for this video. He is very good. If you're looking for any work, I strongly suggest you talk to him. I'll throw his Fiverr link also in the details or description of this video if you're interested. But yeah, he does great work, and I just want to give him a good shout out because dude did awesome, and I greatly appreciate it. And not very long after getting the myth sword, what do I get? The myth sim. I went this long not getting it. I probably have had 20 of these mystery boxes. I keep getting like body runes and coins and whatnot, and I finally get this myth sim. I'm happy. It's more attack speed, but man, it could have gave it to me a little bit sooner, you know. I appreciate it, Jagex. You looked out for your boy. But yeah, I mean, this is my fit right now, and man, I'm doing damage to these guys. As making this video, this is probably the highest combat achievement I have. I did just hit 82 strength last night, but this is my last recorded clip, which would be 80 strength, 92 combat. I've got my hunter lamped up to currently 12, I believe, right now. And I've got my farming up to almost 17, and that's just from breaking patches and lamping hunter. I'm hoping to get a little more hunter experience so I can possibly catch implings that pass by for essence, but that's going to take a while. And while I play the last few little clips in the background, I just want to end the video on this. I want to give you guys an update of the grinds I was currently doing, and I didn't want anybody to think that I quit, because I'm not a quitter. I will be doing these grinds for probably the next 8 months to a year. The bottleneck is of course going to be these nature runes. I'll get the occasional boost from mazes I get depending on the rolls that the maze gives me at the end of completing a maze, but it's all RNG based on these hill giants. I could get a ton in one day, I could get little to none per day. I'll get good combat experience, so that's not a negative thing. I got up to 58 per hour at the moment, and I've kind of stopped bearing just to speed up the kills per hour because I really want to get this grind over with. I want to progress. I have been doing mining in the background. I've been doing some fishing trawler for food. Every time I run out of food, I do some fishing trawler, cook that food, and go back to the hill giant grind. I have been doing a side series with Armadillo. He's got a Xtreme Chunk character that I met here at Fishing Trawler. I will link his channel in the description. He's actually making the videos for our group Ironman series. I am playing with him on the side just because it's giving me something to do other than just staring at hill giants all day. But if you're interested in that series, I'll link those videos in the description. And until next time, whenever that may be, I will be playing. You can feel free to talk to me in game to see that I am alive. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. God bless and have a great day.